Alright, hey, what's up you guys? It's Paul. We're at the Pearl, Mississippi Regional on February 1st, and we're going to deck profile. What is your name and what deck did you play?
Nicholas Barbara played Marincess.
And how did you do at this regional?
Pretty good, surprisingly. I played 7 rounds, 1 loss, 1 tie. Lost to Spirals in the finals, and I tied against Inferno.
So you play Marincess. I want to see this profile. What is this about?
It's pretty much water sound. So first the main monster, 3 Tang. Tang is like the best Marincess card in the deck. It's a +3 itself, and then a possible +4. So it's Foxy Gazelle. You can send 1 to grave. When you link with it, you excavate 3, and you add 1 to your hand. So it's by far the strongest one in the deck. Play Chu Mandarin. It's an extra extender. It's you only have so many Marincess, but it's if you have 2 on the field, you can summon 1, like summon him from your hand or grave to the zone he points to, and he gets banished. But you use them to make your rank 4 plays, and so you can be unaffected by like card effects when you have the field spell on the field. 3 Seahorse. Seahorse is pretty much like spinning, kind of from your hand. He's like a +2 by himself when you summon him, and yeah, he's part of the combo. Play the new one, 3 Pascalius. He just came out. The best thing about him is he's another name, which the problem with the deck didn't have a whole lot of good ones. But the most important thing about him is he's a level 4, so you have access to more Queller plays. And I was able to lock out Orcus twice because I was able to go first turn Dweller. And it's just, he has another effect where you can banish him to add back the trap. So pretty good. Definitely needed for this deck. Then we played the Frog Engine. Frog Engine with a Toad. Before I didn't play this, I definitely loved it. It was so great. Having access to Toad is just so strong in this deck. And not only that, he's an extender. So, you know, the problem with this deck a lot before, if you stop the normal summon, you pretty much just lose. But if they stop your normal summon and you have like Swamp Frog, you can kind of continue your plays a little bit, and that's one of the best things about this card. So we got now hand traps. I played 3 Phantasme. This was really strong today too. Helps you dig out your trap. The Marincess wave. Played 2 Ogre and 3 Ash. I like Ash, just make this format, I like it. Ghost Ogre, just kind of generically good against everything I find. So that's all the monsters. Spell. 3 Desires. This card just works so good in this deck because first, once you get your combo going, you really don't care about what you banish. So it's just so strong. It's like a really good plus. And you pretty much play, as long as you don't banish all your Tangs or Seahorses, you're gonna, this doesn't really hurt you that much. This was really clutch today. 3 Callby. Hand traps hurt us pretty bad. And Callby just very versatile against different decks and stuff. 2 Battle Ocean. Pretty much the bread and butter of this deck. It has 3 effects. First, it gives all Marincess 200 attack, and whenever you link summon a Marincess to the main monster zone, not the extra monster zone, you can equip up to 3 from your grave to dispel and trap. So that it pretty much gives any Marincess an extra 2,000 boost. And if you use Crystal Heart to make them, the Marincess monster is unaffected by card effects. So it's just something else that people have to play around against. 2 Cyclone. I needed some type of back row removal. This was just strong in general against certain spell and traps. Marincess don't have a whole lot of spell and trap removal on their own, so you need some kind of stuff to remove like floodgates and stuff. 3 Sinus. It's another 1-card combo pretty much. Gets you your Tang, gets you to all your pluses, and the 1-up start for consistency. So now we have traps. The only traps I played was 3 3 wave. This is one of the best cards in the deck too. It's pretty much an impermanence, an ego booster, and I can activate it from my hand if I have lane 3 or higher. And if only the deck could search it, it'd be so much stronger. But like you have to hard draw it sometimes, and it's really good card. Only if it could be searched. But yeah, it's just really strong. Extra deck, I play 3 slug. Pretty much you start it to your combos. You link summon, you add 1 back, and you special summon Seahorse and continue all your other combos. You play 2 angel. That's the next one you go into. Pretty much searches the field spell. It searches spells, but the only one is the field spell. But maybe they give us some good ones. 3 coral. Usually once you do your combo from her to him, you go into her, and so you have your field spell, you bring him back, and you go up into your rank 3 pretty much. So she's good, she floats and adds 1 back, so you keep getting your stuff back pretty much. Like if you get between this and salads, like if you get Nibiru with salads and you don't have, like you don't get nothing back. If you get Nibiru and you get this deck, at least you recur your stuff back, so like you don't just flat out lose and minus like super hard. But Nibiru does still hurt. 2 rock. Pretty much the same thing as coral, but it's once per turn you add 1 from your graveyard to your hand, and you can negate attacks. So once you have full combo, he's pretty much a 4500 monster, and you can discard a Marincess to negate block attacks. So pretty good. On top of all the pluses you get stuff. 1 Wonderheart. He's pretty much the guy that you just when you're trying to like push for the damage and stuff. He's pretty much he can't be like you take no battle damage. He can't be killed by battle, and whenever you battle with him, you special summon one of your Marincesses from your spell and trap zone to the main monster zone, so you can keep pushing for game. And when he dies by battle or card effect, you special summon a link 3 or lower. So he has a lot of different plays. And when you have the Battle Ocean with this, it's a 44 beat stick and can't be killed by battle. It just puts a lot of pressure on opponents. Crystal Heart, she really doesn't do nothing by herself. She's just part of the combo to where you can make your stuff immune, but you play her, just it's extra pressure for your opponent to play around. The Phoenix, we played a 1 Phoenix. You can't really go into him that much, but I had him in there just in case. I played against problematic floodgates, like only 1, and I didn't get stuck in a bad situation. So I played the 1 Phoenix. Played Dweller. This was really strong against. I played against the 1 Orcus player. I wouldn't make first turn both games, and I pretty much won because of that. And then he gives it everything 500 attack. So like your 4500 more block becomes 5,000, and he's 22. So it's just even harder to deal with. And the last one is Toad, Frog Engine. Just when you open Tang and Frogs, it's like you got this disruption plus 3, 4, and whenever they die, you just add everything back. So Toad was really strong. Side, I didn't have Lightning Storm, so I played Twin Twister. Needed stuff for back row decks. 2 Crow for spirals, anything with graveyard synergy type stuff. Droll for spirals, heroes, anything like that. Evenly, just another type of board wipe thing, evenly. And Gamma Seal to deal with problematic monsters. Guru, really a blowout pretty much. And the 1 Finger Tops. And just for more pushing when I'm going second. But that's it. That's the deck.
So what you ended up getting top 8 with this deck. This is Marincess. A lot of people probably wouldn't expect that to do well. Like, what do you think was what made the difference?
To be honest, I mean, really didn't play a whole lot of meta today. But I played Paleo, Rockets, Infernoids, Orcus, Spiral, and I played Side Frames.
Just a little everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. So like definitely don't take this to no freaking YCS or nothing. But it's definitely, I think it gets more support in the future, which is definitely gonna make it better. But I definitely liked it. I didn't want to spend $400 on a spiral, and I got my invite, so I'm happy. So it all worked out.
Well, thanks. I appreciate the profile. Any shout outs, anything you want to give?
Shout out to Team TCB, Panda Gaming, Metairie, that's locals in the area, and all my friends that tested with me. So.
All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate the profile, and have a good one.
All right, you too.